Hiya. So continuing on from the previous sessions, what I've done, I went ahead and created the expressions using the base blend shapes. So just to show you, so basically I've got these base blend shapes where I can just create one and then duplicate it and erase the left side and just have the middle or the edges or the middle or these parts, these kind of things. For example, I'll have something like this. This came from the BlenShape base. I won't need this one later on, as you know. So I've got that. I've got the right side as well. It was a matter of duplicating the left and then flipping it to the other side. And then I had the mid for the bottom as well. These kind of expressions. And in terms of the eyebrows, so I had one major one which I will delete later on. Out of this I've duplicated this and then erased the right side and erased part of the eyelid using the eraser tool, and I'm left with I deliberately left these as left so that I can rename them, but just to show you, I'm left with eyebrow in up, for example, eyebrow mid up, the out, and then the down versions. And then the eyebrow in. So what I've done then, what I've done, I've actually selected these expressions and went to edit group the expressions and named the entire group left eye group, eyebrow group, for example, and I've duplicated. Then I've got the right. I'm just going to name these. I've renamed them all. And I'll continue. So this is the right side, same thing as the left. So I've got the left eye group, the left eyebrow group, and the right eyebrow group. I will do the same with the lips, for example. I've got the upper lid mid up, which is on its own. That's the left side of it. That's the out. And then I had a lips wide base. Now, and this one is lips up base, because I'm going to duplicate these and erase the right side and just leave the left side. Lips down, and ignore the exaggeration. I've deliberately exaggerated to give the animator a bit more control. You can keep yours subtle if you wish. And then the same thing, these are all the base blend shapes which I'm going to duplicate and get the right and left sides. Okay, so this one, for example, if I just show you that one, I'm going to duplicate this, turn off the original. I'll keep it there deliberately if I need that, and then I'll call this one left lip down, something like that. I can then edit it. I can then edit it and erase the right side using the erase tool. I'm going to turn off the symmetry and all the other meshes that is inside the mouth. I can then go in and erase off the effect of the blend shape from the other side, because we don't want to affect that. We want to do that with a control. And just make sure if the inside of the mouth is affected, just make sure your file off is set to volume. Sometimes you have to switch back and forth between volume and surface and volume. But you can also just it's okay to open the mouth a bit and just to check using the jaw control, just to check what's happening inside. So you want to make sure things are done nicely whilst your blend shape is still on edit mode. Just making sure that if I've got any areas that are affected by the left side or the left blend shape, I can just erase it off from the right side. And anything in the middle, later on you can smooth it using the smooth blend shape. So now we've got that. And then we can duplicate this. We can then call the duplicate right lips down and flip it. And then bring the other one back just to test it. Okay, at this point, if you see any problems with two of those blend shapes, then you know we can then fix that, because the actual pose is going to be that maximum. We don't have people doing that too much. Okay, so now you've got the right and the left out of that base mesh, and once you're happy with them, you can delete the original one, or you can have a group called base blend shapes until the last moment. You can keep them and then go and delete them later on. The same thing with the lips wide base. I'm gonna do the same thing, erase the right side, keep the left and duplicate, and so on and so forth. So I think I've got already, some of them are duplicate. I'm going to go around and delete them. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to quickly, just to do a final check to see whether I've got all the blend shapes that I need. So that's the eyelid, up, mid, out, down, mid, down, and also out, down as well. And then we've got this one, which is just in. We're just going to push that in, and the same thing are happening on the right eyebrow group. Okay. Some of this is a duplicate. Some of it is going to have to be in this group, especially with the lips. I'm going to create a group for the lips. So I'm just going to select the entire group. Leaving the bases out. I'm going to work with them, so Control G. I call this lips group, and within that you can create right and left sides as well, so your scene is organized. I mean your shape editor is organized. Okay, so what we're going to do in the next session, I'm going to show you how to create controls to drive these blend shapes, and also we'll talk about what happens when we've got let's say a lip wide, and also which will then lead to smile shapes, for example, how we can actually fix when two blend shapes are combined together. So thank you for listening.